Did you know that many Hollywood icons the world once admired have changed their faces so dramatically they're almost unrecognizable today? Some celebrities even sparked years of controversy because of their shocking transformations after plastic surgery. If you've ever wondered what really happened behind the glamour and fame, this video is going to surprise you. Today, we're revealing 10 celebrities before and after plastic surgery, featuring some of the most unbelievable transformations in Hollywood. And now I want to hear from you. How do you feel about your favorite star before and after their transformation? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Lisa Rinna became one of America's most recognizable television personalities, but her cosmetic journey began long before fame truly arrived. At just 24 years old in 1986, she chose to have silicone injected into her lips, hoping to achieve a fuller and more glamorous look. For many years, the procedure seemed successful. Her plump lips quickly became one of her signature features and helped shape the bold public image fans associated with her throughout the 1990s and early 2000s. However, the long-term effects of permanent silicone fillers eventually began to appear. Over time, the material inside her lips hardened and created scar tissue, leading to discomfort, uneven texture, and visible changes in shape. What once looked glamorous slowly became difficult to maintain. After living with the complications for more than 2 decades, Rinna decided in 2010 to undergo corrective surgery to remove some of the damaged tissue and improve the appearance of her lips. Although the surgery brought relief, it could not fully restore her original natural look. In recent years, Rinna has spoken openly about her experience, admitting that certain cosmetic procedures were mistakes and revealing that she has reversed some treatments as she has gotten older. Her honesty has resonated with many fans, especially those who understand the pressure celebrities face to remain youthful in Hollywood. Today, her story stands as a powerful reminder that the pursuit of perfection can sometimes come with lasting consequences. LaToya Jackson was born into one of the most legendary entertainment families in America, growing up in the shadow of worldwide superstar Michael Jackson. From childhood, she lived under intense public scrutiny, where comparisons between family members became a constant part of daily life. As the Jackson family rose to extraordinary fame, every appearance, interview, and performance was closely examined by fans and the media alike. In the late 1980s, noticeable changes in LaToya's appearance began attracting public attention, especially changes to her nose, which fueled widespread speculation about cosmetic surgery. Over the years, many believed she continued undergoing additional procedures in an effort to maintain a glamorous image in the entertainment industry. Like many celebrities during that era, the pressure to appear youthful and camera-ready was relentless, particularly for women constantly photographed in public. While these procedures may have initially been intended to enhance her confidence and public image, the cumulative changes gradually altered many of her natural features. As time went on, conversations about her appearance often overshadowed her music career, television projects, and personal growth. For many viewers, the focus shifted away from her talents and toward the visible transformation of her face. LaToya's story highlights the emotional complexity of growing up famous in a family constantly compared and criticized by the public. In Hollywood, image and identity are often deeply connected, and the pressure to meet impossible beauty standards can have lasting effects. Her journey remains a powerful reminder of how fame can shape not only a career, but also a person's sense of self over time. For more than 5 decades, Goldie Hawn has brought warmth, humor, and unmistakable charm to American cinema. From her breakout success on television in the late 1960s to beloved films like Private Benjamin, Overboard, and The First Wives Club, Hawn built a career that resonated deeply with audiences across generations. Her bright personality and natural comedic timing made her one of Hollywood's most recognizable and beloved stars. Like many actresses who spent decades in the spotlight, Hawn has also faced constant public discussion about aging and appearance. Over the years, tabloids and entertainment media have repeatedly speculated about possible cosmetic treatments, including Botox and dermal fillers. While some plastic surgeons and beauty experts have offered opinions publicly, Hahn herself has never openly confirmed undergoing specific cosmetic procedures. Instead, she has often focused interviews on health, mindfulness, happiness, and emotional well-being, rather than physical perfection. Despite ongoing attention surrounding her appearance, Goldie Hawn's legacy has never been defined solely by how she looks. Audiences have continued to admire her authenticity, humor, and enduring screen presence far more than any rumors about cosmetic enhancements. Even as her appearance evolved naturally over time, the warmth and joy she brought to her performances remained unchanged. Her story reflects the reality many aging celebrities face in Hollywood, where public expectations around youth and beauty can be relentless. Yet for many longtime fans, Goldie Hawn represents something far more meaningful than appearance alone. A lasting spirit of optimism, grace, and genuine humanity that continues to resonate with audiences today. Cayetana Fitzjames Stewart, better known as the Duchess of Alba, was one of the most fascinating and recognizable aristocratic figures in modern Europe. As head of Spain's historic House of Alba, she held more noble titles than almost any other aristocrat in the world, making her a prominent figure not only in Spanish society, but also across international high society. Known for her strong personality, independence, and unconventional spirit, the Duchess remained a constant subject of public attention throughout her life. By the 1980s, as she grew older under the watchful eye of the media, reports began circulating about cosmetic procedures intended to preserve her youthful appearance. What may have started as modest aesthetic enhancements gradually evolved into multiple treatments, including facelifts and injectable procedures. Over time, these changes noticeably altered many of her natural facial features and became a topic of widespread discussion in European tabloids and society magazines. However, her appearance was also affected by serious health challenges. The Duchess reportedly suffered from Melkerson-Rosenthal syndrome, a rare neurological condition that can cause recurring facial swelling and paralysis. This made it difficult for the public to distinguish between the effects of medical complications and cosmetic interventions. As a result, much of the conversation surrounding her appearance became more complicated than simple speculation about plastic surgery alone. Despite the intense scrutiny, the Duchess of Alba never appeared ashamed of who she was. She continued to live boldly, express herself freely, and maintain her unique personality until the very end of her life. Her story serves as a reminder that while beauty may evolve with age, individuality, resilience, and spirit often leave the deepest impression of all. Joan Van Ark rose to fame during the 1970s and 1980s as one of television's most admired actresses, best known for her memorable role as Valene Ewing on the hit primetime drama Knots Landing. With her expressive face, emotional performances, and approachable charm, she became a familiar presence in millions of American homes. For many viewers, she represented the classic elegance and warmth associated with television's golden era. As the years passed, however, the same appearance that helped define her success also brought increasing pressure to maintain a youthful image in Hollywood. By the early 1990s, noticeable changes in her appearance sparked speculation about cosmetic surgery, beginning with what many believed was a subtle nose procedure. Over time, observers suggested she may have undergone additional treatments, including facelifts, eyelid surgery, skin resurfacing, and cosmetic fillers. While these procedures may have been intended to preserve her appearance under constant media attention, the cumulative effect gradually altered some of the natural softness and expressiveness that audiences once associated with her. Public conversations about her changing look eventually began to overshadow her long and respected acting career, shifting attention away from the talent and emotional depth she brought to television for decades. Van Ark's experience reflects a broader reality faced by many aging actresses in Hollywood, where the pressure to remain youthful can become overwhelming. In an industry where appearance is often closely tied to opportunity, many performers are forced to navigate difficult personal decisions under relentless public scrutiny. Her story remains a powerful reminder of how fame, aging, and beauty standards can intersect in deeply personal and lasting ways. Linda Evangelista, one of the most recognizable faces of 1990s fashion, built her career as a supermodel known for versatility, striking runway comebacks, and helping redefine modern beauty standards. Throughout her career, she was celebrated for her professionalism, iconic presence in major campaigns, and the effortless elegance that made her a household name. Yet behind the glamour, her life took a dramatic turn due to a widely promoted non-surgical fat reduction treatment called cool sculpting. Instead of achieving the expected results, Evangelista developed a rare condition known as paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, PAH, in which treated fat cells grow larger rather than shrink. The physical changes were dramatic, leaving her appearance significantly altered. The impact extended far beyond aesthetics, deeply affecting her mental health and self-confidence. For a long period, she withdrew from the public eye, coping with both the physical and emotional challenges caused by the procedure. When Evangelista eventually spoke openly about her experience, she drew critical attention to the risks associated with cosmetic treatments, even those marketed as safe and non-invasive. Her candidness sparked important conversations about realistic expectations, informed consent, and the psychological effects of beauty interventions. By sharing her story, she not only reclaimed her narrative, but also encouraged the fashion industry and the public to consider the human consequences behind the pursuit of perfection. Evangelista's experience serves as a cautionary tale and a lesson in resilience. It reminds audiences that beauty standards and cosmetic innovations come with real risks, and that honesty, transparency, and self-compassion are essential in navigating the pressures of aging, appearance, and public life. Kenny Rogers remained one of the defining voices of American music for more than 6 decades. With his warm storytelling style, instantly recognizable raspy voice, and calm stage presence, he connected with generations of listeners through timeless hits like The Gambler, Lucille, and Lady. His music carried a sense of sincerity and emotional depth that made him one of country music's most beloved performers. As the years passed, however, Rogers faced the same pressures many public figures experience while aging in the spotlight. By the 1990s, he reportedly felt increasing pressure to maintain a youthful appearance as television appearances and public visibility continued to shape celebrity image. Hoping to refresh his look in a subtle way, Rogers underwent cosmetic procedures that reportedly included a facelift and eyelid surgery. Unfortunately, the results were not what he had hoped for. The rugged, familiar facial expressions audiences had long associated with him appeared tighter and less natural afterward, noticeably changing the appearance fans had known for decades. In later interviews, Rogers spoke candidly about the experience and admitted he regretted some of the procedures. He explained that when he looked in the mirror, he sometimes felt disconnected from the face staring back at him, a deeply personal reflection that resonated with many longtime fans. Despite these physical changes, the qualities that truly defined Kenny Rogers never faded. His voice, songwriting, and emotional connection with audiences remained powerful well into his later years. For many Americans, his legacy was never about appearance, but about the comfort, honesty, and timeless music he shared throughout an extraordinary career. The stories of these celebrities remind us that fame, beauty, and public admiration often come with enormous pressure. From Hollywood actors to music legends and fashion icons, many spent years trying to preserve a youthful image in industries that rarely forgive aging. Some found confidence through cosmetic procedures, while others faced unexpected physical and emotional consequences. Yet despite the changes to their appearances, what audiences truly remembered was never just a face. It was their talent, personality, resilience, and the impact they made on people's lives. These journeys offer an important lesson. Chasing perfection can sometimes come at a cost, but authenticity and self-acceptance endure far longer than temporary beauty. Aging is a natural part of life, and perhaps the greatest confidence comes not from looking younger, but from embracing who we are with honesty, wisdom, and grace. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos. See you in the next one.